Good evening with the Lime Sports World. I'm Damien Best. Well, the Barbados Tennis Association is set to host the Davis Cup tie with Chile from January 31st to February 2nd at a tennis center in Wildy. The Barbados team has been hard at work ensuring they're ready to face the competition. Details of the matchup was revealed at a press briefing this morning. CBC's Anne-Marie Burke was there.
This is the third occasion on which Barbados has had the opportunity to host Davis Cup in the Group 2 level. And the first time we would have played Paraguay, in which we were successful. And then last year we would have played Puerto Rico, again successful. This year we have drawn Chile, which is the #1 seed in Group 2. They were actually in Group 1 last year and were relegated to Group 2. So they're a very, very strong team.
That tie is set for the weekend of January 31st to February 2nd. The Chilean team looks good on paper, with their highest ranked player Hans Castello rated at 295. The Chileans are no strangers for our local players who got the upper hand the last time they met.
Both Darian and Hayden would have played Masu and Aguilar in 2011 at Guadalajara in games and beat them. So we hope we could carry on that trend against the rest of Chile, the rest of their team. As per our team, we have been on the court training since early December. We know it's going to be difficult, but we are prepared to accept the challenge.
The full Barbados team is Darian King, Hayden Lewis, Shannon Williams and Russell Mosley. Williams and Mosley both assure the local team is ready to conquer.
I'm really confident in the guys. I think everyone is doing quite well. I know that I have full confidence in Darian at #1 and Hayden at #2 as well. Full confidence in Shannon and in myself. I mean, I think we're at a really high standard right now.
I can only really reiterate what Russell was saying. We've been training. We're ready. I can only speak for myself, but I hope that I can speak for the team as well. I expect to win.
The team is also rallying the support of the local tennis community and the public. It is especially important as their opponents will be having a strong contingent.
Chile is bringing a fairly large delegation, and it includes the president of their tennis federation. There's some other high-level persons who are also expected to come.
The Chile team arrives in the island this Saturday and play serves off at 10 a.m. on Friday, January 31st at the Tennis Center in Wildy. Anne-Marie Burke, CBC Sports.
Well, thanks, Anne-Marie. The St. Michael's School alumni are off to a winning start in the annual Christchurch Foundation School Jewel Garner T20 Tournament Tournament. Playing at Dover last night, the first-timers registered a 60-run victory against Police. Winning the toss and batting first, St. Michael's School alumni posted 181 for 7 off their 20 overs, then returned to bowl out Police for 121 in 18 overs. Captain Gerard Gilts grabbed 4 for 11 and Shaquem Clark 3 for 22. Lorando Best top scored with 39. Here's a look at the St. Michael's innings. St. Michael alumni winning the toss and batting against Police. Jamil Salty Stewart looked in fine touch early, 4 through mid-wicket. Junior Moore didn't have the same kind of impact, falling LBW to Dennis Murray for 15, 45 for 1 after 8 overs. Well, the very next ball, Police had their second wicket. Neil Brown taken off for a single and ended up being arrested, stumbling and has run out for a duck, 45 for 2. Well, the wickets continue to tumble. Larry Babb to Matthew Graves, outstumped by Levi Cadogan for just 4, 57 for 3 now. In came Ulrich Batson and he had his work cut out for him. Sweetly timed drive through extra cover for 4. That's how you get it done. Well, the batsman started to get more adventurous. Stewart swinging hard and manages to pick up 4 through the leg side. Then Batson clean as a whistle out of Dover. 6 big ones. Batson like a child in a candy shop. Another maximum, this time straight down the ground. Someone call the police. Oh no, wait. They are playing the Police. 108 for 3. Well, at the other end, Stewart, in contrast, more surgical. Scoop shot down to fine leg. teasing the fielder all the way. That's 4. Stewart onto 40. Police bowling attack looked pedestrian. Full toss and Batson gives it the rightful treatment. 6 more. 139 for 3. 16 overs gone. But the partnership was finally broken. Stewart looking to turn this delivery down to fine leg. Only gets it as far as the keeper. He will have to go for well played 48. 141 for 4. Batson said no problem. I'll take over. Trevor Eiffel the bowler. Batson the aggressor. Deep. Way back. Out of here. On its way to top rock. 6 runs. Gerard Gilks wanted a piece of the pie as well. Chad Linton short and Gilks says, "You're too kind." Another 6. St. Michael alumni on fire. 168 for 4. 18 overs gone. Well, a brief pause in the excitement as Batson bowled all over the shot by Bab for a well played 46 off just 32 balls. Well done indeed. 170 for 5. St. Michael alumni losing a couple wickets towards the end and would eventually finish on 181 for 7 off their 20 overs. Well, Diamonds District were dethroned as this year's Barbados Masters and Seniors Athletic Club Sports Fun Day. Held at the Harrison College grounds recently, Ruby District with 46 points left the defending champions in second on 44, and Sapphire District claimed the 3rd spot on 43.5 points, while Emerald District with 35.5 had to settle for 4th. Diamonds District, however, managed to defend their cricket title, beating Ruby by 10 wickets in the 5 overs a side match. At least 50 competitors participated in the 10 events on the day's card. It was the 5th year of sports for the club as it celebrated the achievements of its members. President Edward Bushell told CBC Sports what such an event means to the seniors.
These people here are very, very serious senior athletes, as you'll know. You look at them, they're all gold medalists from here in Barbados and overseas. But today is just our day when we relax. This week, this culminates a week of activities for us, celebrating our 5th anniversary as a club. So we had church service, we had lectures, we had award ceremony, we had a games night. Now this is the final fun day for us. One of our things is that you got to keep in motion. And we understand very, very clearly that if you're going to seriously combat some of the non-communicable diseases that we have, heart, diabetes, etc., exercise is essential. That has been proven over and over. And we're not saying to people that you got to go and join the gym and you got to buy expensive equipment, anything. We just say keep moving, do a series of walking every morning, half an hour walking. You'll be surprised how that will help you.
And as you can see from those activities, the Barbados Masters and Seniors Athletics Club is thriving. Speaking at the annual awards ceremony recently at Frank Cullimer Hall, Ed Bushell, president of the club, outlined a budding relationship with the Cave Hill campus and the UWI Blackbirds. The partnership not only involves sharing facilities and co-hosting events, but it also allows members to participate in research projects.
As further evidence of our continuing development as a club, we have recently formed a smart partnership with the UWI's Blackbird Athletic Club at the Cave Hill campus. And as such, we'll be sharing facilities, sports meets, and other matters of common interest, as well as our members participating in research projects of the university directed at studying the aging process.
Meanwhile, Steve Blackett, Minister of Social Care, Constituency Council and Community Development, had high praise for the group.
I especially wish to congratulate the awardees this evening who, by their commitment and perseverance, both in the meeting room and on the track, have contributed significantly to the growth and dynamism of this club in its relatively short period of existence.
Well, the annual awards ceremony was held under the theme, The Excellence of Aging. Outstanding athletes in both track and field and walking were awarded for their accomplishments over the past year. Members who have been on board since BAMSAC's inception 5 years ago were also recognized, as well as the group's founding members. Doriel Green and Barney Brathwaite received special awards for being the oldest active members. BAMSAC has a membership of almost 150 people between the ages of 40 and 84.